Greetings, knights and knaves, lords and ladies, 'tis I, your Lord Commander, and welcome back to the Orange Knight channel. Welcome back to the Knights of Amber Dawn. Now, in the random 2-minute long video that I put out there on Sunday, I did in fact say that our Knight members on YouTube will be receiving a coat of arms and or a banner custom to their personal faction within our order, within the Order of Amber Dawn. And today is the video in which we will be making said banners using the handy dandy bannerlord.party banner customizer for Mountain Blade 2. We will be making these custom banners starting with our very own Spartine69, my dear friend. Love this kid. He wants a black and gold banner with 2 crossed halberds. The sigil in the center will be a hawk. The name of their faction will be the Bringers of Ice. Their catchphrase is, "The Blizzard is among us." I really like that. I think that's pretty cool. It's going to be a bit of a challenge to get like the Frozen kind of vibes from it while using black and gold. But I love a challenge, so I'm down for it. Also, please take a quick moment to enjoy the custom banner I made just for fun, just for the sake of our 2-minute video on Sunday. But man, this is one cool ass banner. I think it looks really cool. I'm really excited for it. I don't know if we're going to use it. Nobody's really claimed it yet. So if you would like to claim this banner as your own and to come up with a faction that goes along with it, then please let me know in the comment section below. But first, you do have to become a Knight member. At the very least, a Knight Squire for 99 cents. And this banner shall be yours. And last thing before we jump into the fun and the creativity, I do want to go ahead and invite you guys to like today's video and to leave a comment down below for me if you have any suggestions creatively about our banner making process, about our color schemes, anything like that. And if you're new to the channel, please, I urge you, your Lord Commander urges you to strike ye old subscribe button and to ring the bell of notifications so that you may stay up to date on all of our upcoming uploads. But that being said and done, let us get into the fun. So first and foremost, we do need to get rid of everything here. Oh, that's it. Okay. We're gonna set everything, literally reset it back to its default. He didn't really specify what kind of background he wants either. So let us get him just a plain black background to start. And he said crossed halberds. I already have a pretty decent idea. Then we want to turn this bad boy, not 90 degrees, but 45 degrees rather. Make it quite, oh well, I don't want to make it like super huge. We just want to make it long. Damn, actually I'm not sure if this one's gonna work, but we're gonna try it out anyway, for the glory of our dear friend Spartine. We're gonna make this bad boy gold and get rid of the stroke on it. Then we're going to copy and paste. We're gonna add this bad boy on top of it. Nice, not bad. All right, so this is already turning out a little bit better than I had hoped, which is really cool. We love when things work out, now don't we? Nice, not bad. Okay, so it does look quite like a halberd. Let's fix this positioning a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. That's not bad. Let's also try and make this one a little bit thicker. Now we're going to control click both of them to highlight it. We're going to copy it. And then we're going to flip horizontally. Look at that. And just like that, we have our crossed golden halberds right in the center. That's pretty cool. Not bad at all. Alright, and now I'm thinking we can go ahead and add the elements of, yeah, this bad boy. Put that back to 0. That's fine. Now I wonder, oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. What if we made this black with golden trim? Ooh, that makes it pop like a good bit. I like that. That's not bad. I do think we need to raise these at least a little bit. Alright, so that it's doing like weird things, but it's alright. We finally got it fixed up. So let us add our hawk. Or falcon? Well, he says hawk specifically, but I'm not entirely sure like which of these is a hawk as compared to like an eagle or a phoenix or another kind of bird. So I think we're just gonna kind of pick the best looking one and hope that works out well. I like this one here. I think that one's not a bad design. It's got a good number. Oh yeah. We could put it like that. Turn mirror off and then invert the colors. That one's pretty cool. I like the black with the gold trim on it. I think that's really cool. I think it makes it pop like a whole lot. Not bad. Alright, so now it's time to just add a bit more of the elements of ice and everything like that. That one's going to be a little difficult to try and show off here, but I'm down for the challenge, and so we shall definitely try. Nice. I put the scales of justice like above the crest rather than putting like the traditional knight's helmet or whatever else. The reason being is because our dear man Spartan is a Lawbringer main, and he just got his golden Lawbringer in the game of For Honor, and so this is kind of like an ode to that. Both the halberds and the golden scales of justice. He is the Lawbringer, the bringer of ice. It should be pretty interesting. I'm excited to see what else we can get done in this design. Honestly, there is certainly potential here, but we have to be deliberate with it. I don't want it to just be a jumble of randomness, you know. Nice. The golden laurels at the bottom. Very nice. It's very regal. I kind of like it. But again, we're still kind of missing that element of like the cold and the ice and everything like that. So, ooh, this should be quite interesting. Alright, so I made a bit of a design choice. I changed the color of the laurels from gold to green. That way they didn't blend in too much with the elements in the background. And to bring a little bit of the Icebringer to life, I included the two polar bears in the background. I think it both looks quite menacing, and it also adds a bit to the hint of like the real demeanor of the Lawbringers. They are these big, bulky, heavy armored, real slow, very grizzly-like knight heroes, and I kind of like it. I think it looks really good so far. I'm quite in love with this design so far. Damn. Alright, so I did go kind of off, I'm not gonna lie. I got super focused for a minute. Man, god dang, this looks so cool. This is one hell of a design right here. This is really, really cool. So I did take a bit of creative freedom and add in a couple of these elements here. Like a lot of these knotted designs, I think they add a good bit of like texture and additional like detail, so it kind of draws the eye to all corners of the piece altogether. I think it's really cool, but I think it needs just one more detail. And there we have it, lads, the introduction of the these kind of braided, or these long braids just kind of on either side of the overall sigil itself. I think it is one solid design. I think that's really cool. I'm really excited to get this printed out and then plastered on the back wall. Well, on my blinds, I guess. Until I can get this moved in an area that makes sense to where I can put like an actual wall behind us. But for the time being, I'm very excited. I'm going to go ahead and copy the code here. I'm also going to go ahead and save the banner. Then I'm going to pull up our notepad, which has all of our banner codes on them. Not bad. We're going to add Bringers of the Ice. Whoops. Ice. Can't spell. My bad. And then paste our banner. Beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and show dear man his banner here. Your banner, my lord. Nice. That's one solid looking banner, man. Not bad. Hell yeah. I like it. That's one really cool, solid looking banner. Oh my god, he says. I assume he likes it. That's awesome. Spartan, if you're watching this, just know you've made it into a video, my friend. Congratulations. I do hope you enjoy your new banner, and we'll get that bad boy plastered up as soon as I get it printed out at some point. One day, maybe one day, but you know, we'll see. I think he likes it, which is good because I really fucking like it as well. Anyway, after a quick break, I am going to reset the website and we will get started on our next banner.
A few moments later.
Alrighty lads, and now we are on to our second banner for today's video. This goes for the Betrayed Knight. He suggests, or he requests for the House of the Betrayed. It is a black, green, and red banner. Their symbol is either an elephant or a falcon / phoenix. The words of his house are, "The Horde will hunt," which I think is pretty cool. So I assume that the army of the House of the Betrayed is like the Betrayed Horde, which that's pretty cool. You know, I like that. That's pretty dope. The Horde will hunt. I think that's pretty cool. Anywho, I actually have an idea. So I made an elephant banner before because there's not an elephant here in the app or in the website. So we're gonna copy this and paste it in here. Very nice. Very cool. So he said black, green, and red. So we're going to utilize a lot of these elements here. Maybe not the horses, and maybe not the crossed swords. Also, I don't know what he wants to be black, green, or red for that matter. There we go. All right, not a bad start to the sigil. We're once again going with a black background, but I do like the way the quote-unquote elephant looks. It doesn't have any like super huge ears, which I'm gonna try and fix in just a moment. I'm thinking there's either a kind of decal or perhaps like a wing that we can utilize to make it look kind of like an ear, but that's certainly something that we're gonna have to work on for sure. Nice. So we gave it some ears. They're kind of goofy looking, but I like it. I think it adds a bit to the piece rather than taking anything away. So I'm not too concerned about it. But now we're also gonna try and add in that eagle sigil that he's hoping for, or like the falcon phoenix. All right, this one's a little difficult for us to recognize here. There are just a lot of design choices for us to make. I'm thinking, what if we pulled this down here? Ooh, what if we made like a crown for the elephant, but out of like different birds, like eagles, or like the phoenixes? I think that would be pretty cool. That'd be a pretty cool idea. Hold on. Let's see what we can make happen. All right, not bad. I kind of like how it looks. Overall, the golden eagle with the laurels, and then obviously like the kind of tiara element. I think it looks very regal. The elements do kind of clash together. I think the green is not doing it any kind of favors, but it's what he asked for. So I wonder if we can't make a couple of design choices to change it up just a tad bit. Oh man, this is a difficult design to try and get down. I do kind of like the way that we're going so far with the golden eagle crown at the top. I think it looks a lot slimmer. It feels a lot less cluttered for sure. But we certainly need to do something here with these bad boys down at the bottom. Even if we make them... Oh, well, that's not... I don't like that. Like I said, this is kind of difficult. This one's a tough design to try and get down, if I'm being absolutely honest. All right, with the introduction of this like black and green like swirled background, it makes it kind of look like Cthulhu in a way. And I'm not entirely mad at it. I think it looks pretty cool. It's very menacing in my opinion. I think the black, the green, and the gold kind of clash in a way that's not entirely pleasing to the eye. It's kind of killing me, this design, but I'm determined to see it through to the end. No matter what happens, no matter how it looks in the end, we're gonna see this all the way through, and that's for fucking sure. Alright, after speaking with my man a little bit more, he wanted it to be a bit of a creepy, almost cult-like banner. So I guess the Cthulhu thing kind of was on brand, just a little unintentionally. It is very menacing. It is a very menacing look. I hope it's what he wanted, because honestly, I took a lot of creative liberties in this piece here. This one was a very difficult, very interesting piece to make, if I'm being honest. Jesus, listen to me. I keep saying piece like I'm a pretentious art critic, but yeah, you know, this creation of ours was definitely an interesting one. The color scheme and the source material was not in any way easy to implement, literally by any means, but I was up for the challenge and I saw us through to the end. It is incredibly terrifying to behold. Like, we've got the severed heads on golden spikes over here, the twin head axes, and then the creepy, like, just growth of trees underneath. I think it's all very menacing indeed. I quite like it. I hope he enjoys it. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to copy the code and save the banner, and then of course send it to our dear man himself, the Betrayed Knight. We'll see if he responds back. If not, then we can move on. Alright, so our man is not actually present at the moment. He is in fact quite busy. He's offline right now, so that's fine. We're going to go ahead and add his banner in here. Betrayed banner. Nice. But yes, all in all, I think it was a pretty cool design. We tried what we could, and, you know, we kind of just threw out the rest, you know? But without further ado, it is time to move on to our final banner for this episode. Alright, and for our final banner, we have from the Lord of the Light, Adrian himself, Sir Adrian himself, that is right. He requests a golden highlighted black and red, so black, golden, red again. I love it. So gold highlights, black and red are our main colors. A animal scorpion as the sigil with a crossed sign, and handmade diagonal crossed swords. Their name, the Phantoms. Their words are, the shadows are our friend. I like that. It's quite menacing. Another really dark and menacing banner to kind of match with it, so I'm very excited to see what we can come up with here today. First and foremost, we certainly need to add in our cross. Alright, so the first part of the banner has already kind of come together quite nicely. So I made the scorpion and the cross kind of the same color scheme, so it looks like the scorpion is kind of coiling itself around the cross in the background, and then we've got the twin golden swords just kind of crossed in the background. I think it looks really cool so far. It's not a bad concept, and I don't think that the colors clash too terribly. Certainly not as much as our last design, that's for damn sure. But perhaps there's a better color scheme we can utilize here, or you know, like a better looking gold color. Probably not. I think that's kind of gonna be our best bet. But anywho, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. I feel like this essentially is the entirety of the design that he wants, and everything else is now up to creative freedom. So just give me a couple of minutes and I will get this zhuzhed up, as one would say. Alrighty lads, I am back. We did have to turn this into a 2-day recording session, which is fine, honestly. I'm off today, so I don't really give a shit. Anywho, we did make progress on our dear man, the Clan of the Phantoms banner here. I do like the golden decals we added into the red cross in the background. It kind of makes the banner pop a little bit more, but now it also kind of makes the scorpion blend in a bit. So I'm trying to find a way to make everything kind of stand out on its own without flooding it too much with a lot of the same 3 colors, you know what I'm saying? So it'll take a little bit of finagling around, but I'm sure by the end of this, we'll definitely have a pretty decent banner going on here. Alright, so after a couple moments of finagling, we found a way to make it work. I did switch up the swords a bit to make them the more angled, more crossed style swords rather than like the curved arm guard or the curved cross guard. I think it makes it a little more menacing in a sense, and it kind of gives that knight hospitaller like crusader kind of look. And I think that looks really cool. And then of course the scorpion, I did kind of shrink down a couple of sizes and put in this bottom corner here. I'm debating on whether or not I want to fill both of these corners here, and then what else I need to do in the background of the banner to kind of fill it in the rest of the way with detail. But all in all, I think it's a pretty solid design, at least so far it is. And I did add in this kind of star decal that we saw on the first banner, because the two lords of the two factions, they're making up like their own lore and everything like that, which is really cool. And apparently they formed this bit of an alliance, so perhaps this little star that they share in their banner can be a symbol of that alliance. Either way, it's really cool so far. I'm really enjoying how it's coming out, and you know, the colors aren't too harsh on the eyes anymore now that we've really split everything up and given it enough space to kind of breathe and let the eyes wander on the design. So I'm super excited to see what else we can do creatively to flesh out the last bit of this banner. Alright, so I didn't know how to fill in the empty blanks here, but I found a way to fill in some of the empty space in the background, and man, did this design kind of escalate quickly. It looks very regal, and I actually really enjoy the way that the design looks so far. I do want to try and introduce some more elements of the red, and then obviously a little bit more black as well, but mostly because their faction is called the Phantoms, so I want to add a little bit more to that without making it look overly like royal and regal and everything like that. Overall though, this is one solid design. I know I've said that like so many times throughout the course of this video, but the statement stands, man. Like these designs, these look really good. I love this. I would love to see what you guys come up with as well. So if you decide to make some of these, then feel free to share them with me. I would love to see what you guys could come up with creatively. Alrighty, knights and knaves, lords and ladies, we have finally reached the end of this video, and the overall design for this final one is just chef's kiss in my opinion. I think it looks really, really, really well done in my opinion. I think the gold really makes really pops off the black and the red in the background, and then splitting everything up into like the 4 quadrants with the different color scheme definitely helped a lot with the colors that kind of clash together. Overall, man, this is one hell of a banner. This looks really cool. I think this one definitely has to be my favorite out of all of the designs, with the first one coming in a very close second. But overall, I had a lot of fun with this video. Kind of a short one for you guys. I do apologize for that. But I'm, you know, just kind of having fun hanging out and getting some FaceTime with, you know, my viewers and my subscribers. It's great to see you guys. I love you guys. Y'all are fantastic. Hey, how's it going? Anywho, let's go ahead and save our banner and copy our code, and then we can add it into our list, Phantoms, and then paste. Not bad at all. And then of course we have to share our new banner with our lord. Your banner, my lord. Send it in. We'll see if he's awake or not, but man, that is one hell of a design. That is one really, really cool design overall. Definitely one of my favorites for this episode, that's for sure. Again, that is all that I have left for this episode. I do appreciate you guys sticking around and watching, and if you enjoyed these designs and you'd like one for yourself, feel free to hit the subscribe button, and then of course become a member and join us and become a knight of the Order of the Amber Dawn. Anywho, if you guys have any suggestions for me as far as the designs go, as far as our videos go, or perhaps a specific kind of content that we would like to see, feel free to put in a couple of requests in the comment section below, and I would love to get some personalized content out there for you guys as soon as possible. And of course, you know, I have to ask, if you liked today's video, go ahead and smash the like button, and if you're new, then always remember to strike ye old subscribe button and to ring the bell of notification so that you may stay up to date on all of our upcoming uploads. But until next time, my loyal knights, always remember, honor in service, glory in sacrifice. And I, your Lord Commander, will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.